Oh no! Do you know why I've not kept going live button?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, my fault. I thought I clicked go live and it's covered up by me. We're live
I
now.
was gonna say, I'm watching it thinking to myself, I've refreshed 3 times and I can't get this damn thing on. What the hell is going on in my system?
Right, so sorry about that. I actually thought we were live and we wasn't. I can't click too many buttons. So I'll go for all that. It's a Wednesday night. Welcome to the U.K.E-liquid mixing show. I'm your host, Benny Vase. I've also got some co-hosts, which is Graham Net Reality, our own mixing guru. We have got Kentucky Bull, the chair. We have got our own mixing Jesus, which is Bobo from the Vapory. We've got our own mixing detective, which is Liam, Sherlock Holmes. And we've also got our special guest from a mixing galaxy, far, far away, which is the Mandalorrian. I only have one job to do. One job.
Can't do that.
Never get it right. In fact, the thing's been going. You know, the introduction, that's been playing for the last 10 minutes to itself.
Yeah,
So the Nightbot's not in chat.
Fucking hell.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. One job. That's all I have. Won't be me if I didn't do it wrong. So what we'll say is, Liam, can you have a quick rundown chat, please?
Yep. In chat, we have the chair, Mandalorrian, John Cole. Shrek popped in quickly. He's had to go for an early night. Disco Potato, Gareth Free Ride Vapor, Hooked on Funk, Scott Morrison, Michael Sherrington, Darren M, Graham, Dion78, Full Moon, Stuart Valentine, Craig Brown, Blazing Vape 75, Mark H, Mr. Anderson, Tilly Vanilli, Graham Spears, Flintman, Albert Valenti, the Amateur Vapor, Rocky Tooney, Vaping Mank, I think Jackson Vape Reviews. I think I've covered everybody. Apologies if I've missed anyone this week.
Zippy's come in.
Zippy.
Zippy.
Hello, Zippy.
Simon's here now.
So, like I say, sorry about that. I thought I'd press right button and I'm just pretty useless. So, how's your week's been? Been good?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Had to work.
Well, you're
Mine
back
was
to work. You
great
don't leave the
other
house.
No, I had to do the first work for 6 months,
Right.
and I'm not used to it.
You got to earn some money.
Don't like it.
So, yeah. So, we're going to have a little chat about things. We will ask Mandalorian what his favourite mixing is, because I sort of know, because Graham's told me that he likes to mix with the alcohol. So, if you've got any alcohol-related questions, please do so. Nightbot will come in, hopefully, at some point. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, Best Sig Liquid. He has got a code for us, which is BCL25. He's got a bit of a deal going on, 5 100ml at the moment. I don't know how much they are, but he's got them on with Nick Shots. We've also got a giveaway, a gentleman's handshake, should I say, later on. Mm-hmm. So you can find out what that is. And that's it. So there you go, boys. All introductions done. Everything's done. We will ask what we're vaping on. And we'll ask the chair. Bill?
Well, first off, if there's any alcoholics in chat, this is your chance to shine, because we got the man right here who's going to help you out. No, I am on the, well, believe it or not, I have my nuts and a dead rabbit on the evil dildo, as always. And I also have the Gur with the dead rabbit on top of it, the dead rabbit V2. And in that, I have my vanilla nut cake. And I will throw it over to Bobo.
I am on the usual Battered Boost with some black raspberry from the No Frills. This stuff is absolutely fantastic. Just a proper juicy black raspberry flavored vape. It's fucking bosh. I am definitely going to try my very best to recreate it once this bottle's empty. on the Magma as well with the wire ice launcher with a little bit of pineapple upside down cake in it. Like, this is also absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Danny. Actually, Big D for sending it out to me. It's massively appreciated. I can't seem to get through any of the bottles. They're all still full, pretty much, and I've been vaping them for about 3 months. I'm not going to complain too much on that. I will pass it over to our lovely guest, Larry. What are you vaping on, dude?
The Noisy Cricket V2, with a OG Goon with a Goon 1.5 cap and some of the strawberry electric lemonade I did last night on Fresh Show.
Nice. Graham?
Oh, okay. I'm on the Minikin. That's the V2, isn't it? With the barrage on top, and on that I've got some Scuba's Pud, which is I finally gave up and made Scuba's nuts, but I couldn't just leave it at that, could I? So I put some yellow cake in it and some other stuff and made a pudding out of it. I've just got a mint vape in the Aegis Legend with there you go, one of Jay's skins on.
Nice.
And I've got the what number is it? DJV.
Just I'd say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just cover all bases.
The DJV one with the blank on top, and that had a beer I made, and I'm not vaping on that. It has the beer I made in it. And who is Liam?
It's good to see that you didn't actually blank on the blank this week, Graham.
No, that was embarrassing last week, wasn't it?
I'm on my usual Tesla Invader 3 with the Profile 1.5 on top. And in that, I've got some Tears of Asgard, which is one of my one-shots. It's a blackberry custard.
Oh.
And I think for next week, I'm going to sort out a second device because I feel quite inadequate when everyone's going, I'm vaping on this and I'm vaping on that. Back down to Benny.
I'm on the Gruss with the Arbiter from Oxford, and in that I have got some strawberry tart, well, jam tart, which is strawberry tart from Rochford Project. I'm also on the Cloud Flask, which is a little banger, and in that I have got some of Andy's Jizz, which is a lemon drizzle cakey thing. And I'm also on the mix with the Pandora, and in that I've got some of Andy's tobacco salted caramel from Concentrate, which is quite nice. And that is me. So, Pippa wants to know how she drinks 5 alcoholic drinks a day. She wants to know how to get to 10. Drink faster.
Drink faster.
Yeah. She also wants to know how to stop hiccups.
Drink more.
There you go. We've done it. Craig Brown says Blackpool Perrier is a real banging flavour, Liam.
Thank you.
So I think he got that last week, didn't he? He said he'd ordered that last week.
Yeah, it's a fruit one, so it's a nice quick steeper. It's blackberry, apple, and pear.
Very nice. Frankenmeiser's in the US very soon. Has a major fibre trunk cut in Manhattan yesterday. I'm on the East Coast, which is still glitchy from that cut. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea.
Verizon is a wireless company over here. So he's on their company, and basically there's some stuff down internet-wise.
Right, I see. So, Larry, you are the sort of the expert on alcoholic mixing.
I wouldn't go that far.
I've been told you're the number one guy to talk about because
the bee's knees.
Alcohol can be a little bit hard to mix with. So what is your favourite sort of concentrates do you recommend?
I keep it a little simple. If it's a vape, if it's a booze from vape, from vape, from vape train, you're pretty much good to go. Just know you're gonna get smacked in the face with booze.
Goody.
Other than that, you got TBA Kentucky bourbon. I think of that one more of like a Jim Beam.
All right, yeah.
Flavora's bourbon is good. I think that one more of a Maker's Mark. Flavora Juniper Gin. If you're not looking to get smacked in the face with fluff, with a real strong floral note,
All right, yeah.
is a good way to go. Wonder Flavors bourbon is good. Although I disagree with the name of it. To me, it's straight up Jack.
All right.
And then you can get creative with whatever you want to do.
So where are you looking at your percentages? Because we've had a bit of a play around with them. I've got some brandies and things like that, and it's just hard to get that just right where you're not tasting the chemicals so we don't taste a jack all.
How I mix my booze vapes, if I'm going after a particular drink, I will actually look up the drink, and that gives me an idea of what gets stacked where.
Right.
So when it's like the recipe gives you the ounces, it's like 4 ounces of this, and then add 4, and you just match it up.
Like with vape train stuff, I know I don't need to push that as hard.
Yeah, that
but
makes
I
sense.
do because I like the booze hit.
Yeah, same as me. I always push the boozes because I like to taste the booze in my vape.
So do you RDA it usually? Is that for your preference on vaping as an RDA?
Yeah. Yeah, it's usually if I'm flavored, if I'm trying out a mix for the first time, it's usually either the drop or the wasp.
All right.
Wasp banging. It's a right
So
flavor banger. It's wasp. Scott Monison, does he know a good Bloody Mary mix? We're getting asked.
Good luck on trying to figure out Tabasco.
I've got Flavor Art Kentucky bourbon. I've got Real Flavors bourbon, and I have got Flavor Art gin. What could I? Obviously, it's going to be a bourbon or a gin, but with them limited 3 flavors, what do you reckon would be a good little mix? I had to go over gin a while ago. Can't remember exactly what percentages are used. Turned out pretty nice, but it was quite basic as well.
Yeah. You said the Flavor Art gin?
Flavor Art gin, yeah.
That one I haven't played around with because I fell in love with the Botanical Gin and Flavor's Juniper Gin.
Right.
Those would be, I would say, the best 2.
Okay.
I just haven't played with it yet. Really, your bourbons also, if you want to do a baked dark fruit, just add a little bit of that and it'll give you a baked note to like your blueberries.
Right. Okay. Ooh. So it'd be good with like jumbles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Won't it? Just a little. Ooh.
Yeah, the bourbons are versatile like that. You can use them to turn like a dark fruit into a baked dark fruit, or you can just use them for spice notes in your custards if you're not looking to get smacked in the face with booze.
Right. That's yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Well, I think I made it. Well, I didn't realize I had Kentucky bourbon, and then we were just discussing before the show, and I discovered I've got that. I've got Botanical Gin and Vape Train bourbon.
Yeah.
And I did like the bourbon and custard is really nice, just as the last note that you get on a custard.
It'll darken it all up.
Yeah. What did I use it at? I used it at 1%, and it just hits at the end with the bourbon taste at the end.
Full Moon says, what's a good starting percentage for FA whiskey?
I think I have that one. I think that was supposed to be their take on Scotch, and it was horrible.
Good starting percentage is 0. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I would say. I would flat out say no.
Just lash it in the bin, man.
It's just super light.
It's a very, very peaty whiskey. It's very peat heavy.
Like I've pushed it to 5 and didn't even like it.
Greg Brown wants a pina colada vape.
You lost me a colada.
Well, don't get Laurent's
Don't get my
pina
head
colada.
Guy.
Yes, pina
But if I
colada.
was going to do it, because last month I ran a contest on Fresh's show. It was a shake and bake from my stash. Somebody used Wonder Flavors coconut rum. That would work great in it. That's a coconut rum like Malibu to a T.
Ooh.
Well, isn't Fresh doing a cocktail as his homework? That thing where he sets a homework for everyone this week.
Yeah, that's my fault. Well, it goes into February, and my birthday just happens to a fall in the month, and I was like, can we do boozes?
Yeah, I made one last night. I made do you know the multiple orgasm, which is vodka and cream? Is it vodka and cream? It is vodka and cream normally.
There's
So I decided to make, because I haven't got vodka, I decided to mix it with Kahlua instead.
Yeah.
And I mixed it during the show, and I went, "Oh, this looks really nice." Tasted it, it was just like, "Oh my god, that was disgusting."
So yeah, don't get Laurent's pina colada because it tastes nothing like a pina colada.
Oh yeah.
Wonder Flavors.
Actually, if I would do a pina colada, I would build it myself.
Yeah,
I wouldn't depend on a pina colada flavoring.
I was going to say the Wonder Flavors pina colada candy is really nice.
Yeah,
you are better off building it yourself so you can balance it to your tastes.
What's actually in pina colada? Right, there's coconut. Is it pineapple?
Coconut, pineapple, and cream, I believe.
Yeah, coconut, pineapple, cream, and rum. And it's usually a coconut rum.
Mm.
And a shit ton of ice.
So you can't go like Bacardi 151. Is that what you're saying? It's not
I mean,
like,
if you want to end your day real quick, although Bacardi quit making it, but yeah. I think Bacardi quit making it because they got tired of producing the flame retardant screens and people not getting gas for their lawn mowers and just using that.
We used to drink it when I was younger. That used to be, I mean, it's actually pretty good. It's not, wasn't a bad drink, wasn't a bad taste.
I'll look and see what I've got loads of. We did a mix. We did a alcohol one. So I've got Botanical Gin. Just there.
Yep.
So what's a good starting point on that then? Where would you take that?
Me personally, I would take it straight to 2.
Yeah.
Just know at 2, you're gonna get smacked in the face with florals.
Right. And I've also got is it craft flavour? What's that? Craft flavours? That's gin as well.
That one I've never heard of.
And then I've got pina
Craft
colada.
flavors is FA, flavor art.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And I've got Loran's brandy as well. I've also got some whiskies and bourbons and that like that. That's what I'm just looking to see what I've got. So I've got a few there. Bailey's seems to be anything that people are wanting to make at the moment. Have you tried any Bailey's?
And drinking amateur vapors.
Vape Train has if you want Bailey's, I would say go Vape Train. And Flavors is pretty good if you don't want the booze notes. I'm trying to think of the other one I have. That's an Irish cream.
That's more
It's
Irish
not the
cream.
FA one, is it?
I think
Okay,
so.
Irish cream. It's more like a liqueur, though.
Yeah. I'd say
Imagine
that
Bailey's
one would
very
sit
nice.
right between the 2.
Because I do like Bailey's.
Mm.
So does amateur vapor, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's getting that cream because what is it did on his NUVS show? Up did a little quiz and they have chocolate in it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you know which I never knew that it had chocolate in?
Yeah, and a little bit of coffee.
Apparently,
Yeah.
no, it
Chocolate
don't
and
have
coffee
coffee
would
in
make
it.
sense though, because it's like a proper Bailey's is heavy. It's a proper heavy drink, even though it's not a heavy drink. Do you know what I mean? Full bottle of Bailey's. will
What
fill you
about
up.
Mullenberry Bayless?
Off the Lumi. That's my answer on that one.
Larry, have you
I've
ever
had
tried?
it, can't stand it.
Can't
Really, is
stand
it that bad?
I will just say whenever Bull City has it in stock, Lumi buys all of it. I
Larry, have
think
you
she's
ever
the
tried
only
to make a
one
beer?
that does buy it.
What are you saying, Graham?
Have you ever tried making a beer?
I've played around on a Saturday on Fresh's Saturday show with a raspberry cider.
Yeah.
It's sitting around here somewhere. I knew that it needed time to sit. I just haven't tried it yet again. So that's it.
So, what did you use for the cider side of things?
For the what?
The cider side of it.
This is where the next question of is VSO occult comes into play. I used VSO mints.
Right. Well, you can't use whipped cream as well because we can't get whipped cream
Yeah.
one-on-one.
One-on-one with don't
Yeah,
start
I've
me.
heurt the rants
Don't
on
start me.
that one.
We just can't get it. You just can't get it in UK at all. Disco's going for an Irish cream chocolate mousse pie. That's what she's going to be mixing up.
Ice cream chocolate mousse pie.
Bailey's
Bailey's.
chocolate mousse pie.
That could be quite delicious.
Yeah.
Mm.
If that's done right, that'll be amazing.
It's that, like you say, it's that cream because it's an heavy cream in it, so you'd have to have it really, really creamy. I don't know what anyone would suggest to do that.
Personally, I would just say just don't even do the crust. Just have it like it's in a glass.
Oh yeah, like a mousse.
And
mousse.
just do like a true mousse.
I mean, antlers and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Just get a hold of Zip. Have another moose. Bring another moose. His horns down.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Would you use
It
that?
might take like 5 years, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steep time. Steep time.
Steep time, yeah, it'd be nice and steep, yeah. Is it Vape Train that do chocolate mousse, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's yeah, I was just about to say that's what I'd probably use for the chocolate side of things.
Well, I did that chocolate mousse for Christmas, didn't I?
Mm.
I could just replace one of the. I've got love in it. I imagine I can just replace the love with the Baileys.
We have got a question in here. How does sesame creams, fish from Papa Jiggly, a whipped cream apparently stack up against one-on-one whipped cream?
I have not played with that cream.
No, it was in my basket and I took it out and replaced it with Decadent Vapes from Nom Noms because they were having a sale.
Have you used it, Liam?
What one's that?
Sesame.
I've never tried. I don't think I've actually tried any of the sesame.
Apparently, no one's tried it. I haven't seen it. Like I say, might have to get it and try it.
I know what I've got from sesame. Is it sesame or sesame?
Open sesame.
Sesame.
It's one of the two.
I've got avocado, and that was really, really nice.
Did it taste like advocate?
Oh, I love avocado. But it's eggnog, really, isn't it? Boozy eggnog.
Right. It's all right.
That was last month.
Well, that fits in with the show then. That's
An advocate for liberty saying he did make the chocolate-covered strawberry shooter flavour this morning, and thumbs up.
Oh,
Nice.
that's another one which fits in. Absinthe.
That's
Absinthe fits
one
in.
I want to get into. I need to get some of those.
Yeah, I've got the sesame absinthe. That was the one they recommended on Noted as being one of the best.
DV absinthe is really, really good as well.
Yeah, I've got that blue crystal blue, but that's not boozy.
So if you're not doing, like, I'm assuming that, would you say the large percentage of what you vape is alcohol based, or do you basically, what do you generally vape? Do you generally do custards or cakes or what?
Lately I've been bouncing around. I've been on a cheesecake kick a little bit. And I'll still throw in my booze vapes.
Yeah. So you put a little booze in with the cheesecake, you know. So.
I've done that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mainly would do that to give the cheesecake a little bit of a darker note.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it as a main note.
Right. What's your favorite cheesecake?
To eat any of them.
No, as far as vape is concerned, if you're like Yes Sweet Cheesecake is my go-to cheesecake. Do you have a
Yes Sweet Cheesecake?
Yes Sweet Cheese. I like taking Yes Sweet Cheesecake, TPA, graham cheesecake, graham crust, and flavor of vanilla pudding and stacking them.
Yeah.
I didn't really like that vanilla pudding. Give me a really off note.
Yeah, I struggle with it. There's actual a vanilla pudding fan club on Facebook, started by Michelle, I think. I was going to join it and just troll him. It's horrible.
I mean,
I don't understand why.
If Pugs was here, I would at least say that at least I got a crust in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this
Well,
was saying
Liam's
she
here.
was
You
going
can
to
still
add
say.
chocolate cookie crust with VTA chocolate mousse. That was what you were looking at.
Papa Chiggy is asking how
That
did
would
that
be-
rhubarb steep out last week. I
That'd
vaped
be
it all
nice.
before the end of the night. So
Oh,
it
there you
didn't
go.
steep anywhere.
So yeah, so do you think that'd be all right? The chocolate cookie crust with the chocolate mousse.
Yeah, that would be an interesting take. Maybe a lot of chocolate though.
Zippy saying Flavor West ice cream at 4% and Flavor West cola at 3% with a
Sounds
licky
close.
lips.
Big D and his TT is in the house.
So you said you generally test your recipes with the RDA, right? Because
Yeah.
of course the basket, yeah. Most times, if I'm testing, it's a similar thing. It's RDA for testing, and then if it passes the taste test, then I dump it in an RTA and I go let it vape it.
Yeah, I've got some RTAs, but I just don't like them anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cole's saying, so you've answered that. I test everything out on my RDAs when I'm testing it. And then, like I say, if you want to take it up, move it around, then you can move it around afterwards once you get sort of a little bit of a taste of it on RDA and then see what, because you might have to, sometimes you have to adjust it slightly on different things, percentage, because it doesn't always come out the same.
Yeah. Next question was, anyone added to DIY or dye rose milk?
I have had DIY dyes rose milk. Yes, I have. It is okay. It starts out really strawberry, and then after about 3 or 4 tanks, I couldn't taste a thing of it. So it's nice. It is nice, but it's not. It's not the best. Bit fair, but it's all right. I think it was a bit of an hype train, because it was supposed to be. Yeah, it's all right.
A neuter reality. I think Papa Chicken kind of added it. You said,
No,
or was it?
it was Salupa Holmes one, which I really liked.
Yeah, we're gonna neuter him right after the show.
And Advocate for Liberty's got his VSO ordering, so he's joined the cult.
One of us.
I had that whole top row up there is all VSO.
So have
It's
you
so,
been?
it's so annoying in America when you watch the American shows and they start mixing with VSO, and you just sit here like that going, oh, Christ, can't make that then.
Well, that chef's not been over here.
Chefs
aren't
has some. You know.
Yeah, they got a
Some,
couple.
yeah.
They got a couple of them.
But I think with the current thing, with what's going on, they haven't got any in again because overseas shipping to get more in.
they? Right.
Like I've noticed on Bull City, like vape train brand, their brandy is gone.
Right.
I've seen a lot.
And I love that one too.
Right.
I noticed they're starting to run low on one-on-ones. When you sit there and go, I'll have 10 of them. And you go, oh, can't put 10 in your cart.
I mean, to be fair, Grant, after you went on your little rant about Fresh always using one-on-one whipped cream, he didn't,
I know, I noticed that.
but I did.
Well, the thing is, we can get a revenge over in Britain because we get whipped cream by Flavor Art.
Not one-on-one now.
Yeah, I'm gonna use whipped cream by Flavor Art today.
Yeah,
Ian,
make sure you mix it with some milk and some custard premium too.
Yeah, some milk, some.
And throw a little bit of FA butter in there.
Sounds fair.
Sweet revenge.
advocate for a little bit. It's mixed Flavoris chocolate Dutch. Is it Dutch here? And Flavora milk chocolate for a chocolate strawberry shooter. And got a nice creamy dark chocolate fudge flavour.
Ooh.
That chocolate Dutch is really, really nice, but really, really strong.
Is it?
Yeah.
You don't have to use it down low then.
Yeah, I know. I normally use it like 0.1 to 0.25, and that's it. Otherwise, it stomps over everything.
Yeah, just not rich cinnamon strong.
Yeah.
Just remember, Big D, I'm just one guy. I can only make so many at a time. So don't get the word out there too much because I'll just get hammered with orders and I won't be able to keep up.
I think I've got an idea what I'm going to make. I'm going for a chocolate bourbon. Oh, can't remember what the cake I want in it. Hang on, I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to lean over.
He's going to the store.
So last week after the show, when Zipper were on, we had a little chat and I did a banana milkshake. So this is a question, and this is whoever. I cannot stand, and this is hands up now, I cannot stand Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
At all.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry about your luck, Benny.
It just tastes coconut.
I don't taste coconut in it at all. I don't like
It's coconut to me. I've got it in that, and all I can taste is coconut.
And I think Disco's on your side as well for this, isn't
Disco
it?
is
Yeah.
you turned Disco is what it is. You've said coconut in it, and now she thinks she tastes it too. But
Exactly, you do. It's not the I don't like it. Don't like it.
it's coming from the same guy who thinks that guava is banana. So
Guava banana. It's guava banana, I'm telling you. But yeah, so I wanted to know what's your opinion, Larry, on the Liquid Barn vanilla ice cream. Do you like it?
Love it.
Hey.
I'm in the minority here.
I'm gonna have to get some on my next record and just try it just to see where I stand on it. 'Cause I've not actually tried it.
Don't get coconut off of it.
As Stuart said in chat,
you muted Liam.
it shouldn't be.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's just not talking.
What's this, Beth? Can you hear the names on Bill?
Belltone's calling.
As Stuart said in chat, the FA Vanilla Bean ice cream is definitely worth a try. It is really, really good.
So is the Hanks and French vanilla.
I'll have to try that. Like I say, I usually use Vic Bic from either TFA or the Capella with some sweet cream.
Zippy is saying Flavour West Vbec.
Yeah, I'll have to get some of that and try that. Fee saying she can't do it either. It tastes pepper to her. So I'm not in the minority. I feel better now. I feel better that I'm not the only one that doesn't like it. I was beginning to think I was a bit strange. Well, I know I'm strange, but I was beginning to think I'm more strange than I normally am. But it does.
Right.
So it was banana cream from Loran's, and then some Vic Bean and some vanilla bean for vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn, and a touch of Yesui cheesecake just to thicken it up a little bit. Taste that. It's just that I get coconut off that vanilla bean, off that vanilla ice cream. I get it when I flavor test it as well. So I don't know.
It'd be boring if everybody's taste buds were exactly the same.
That's true. It'd be nice, but it'd be boring.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you have to find somebody that mixes that as time goes on, you find somebody that mixes that has taste buds that seem to be similar to yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have a tendency to be able to ask them, because I found in a lot of cases, I'll ask somebody, what's this taste like? And they'll tell me, and then I'll taste something totally different. But then when I'm talking to someone else, they taste what I did, or vice versa. So in some cases, it's more of just finding somebody whose taste seems to run along the same lines as yours. And I have found that basically no one's runs along the same lines as mine, so it's a lost cause.
Yeah. We all like playing with your nuts.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have got on a nut kick, and I basically it's Graham and I were talking about it. Nuts are almost like a tobacco, but just with not quite that much harshness to them, and they're like a mellow, a smooth, more, and
Without the
they work
dirt.
perfectly for me. I think I have found what I enjoy vaping more than anything, and putting them in with like a custard or putting them in with a cheesecake is working out great for me.
Danny's asked, have you heard of Casadega cannoli? I have tried Casadega cannoli. It's really, really nice. What flavour is it? It's a pastry with a bit of cream in it. It is quite nice, is that, Danny?
How does this sound? Chocolate fudge brownie in chocolate milk, and I haven't decided bourbon or Irish cream. What do you reckon?
Irish cream.
Irish cream.
Mm.
I've only got the FA one, so Irish cream, chocolate fudge brownie milk.
That'll be nice.
Wow.
a little mix
Well,
of,
it might not be. I'm mixing it.
Sounds nice on paper.
Yeah.
I've had a little mix of the two bourbons I've got. Done 3% real flavors and 2% the FA one, and it's super chemically. Tastes like bleach.
The Kentucky's got more sweetness to it.
They're both quite sweet, really, but one definitely, the Kentucky definitely more than the other.
I haven't played with the real flavors because, well, they're kind of a pain in the dick to get in the US.
Yeah, they don't exist anymore. Real Flavors isn't a brand anymore.
Yeah.
That is
Zippy. They
true,
don't
despite
brand real.
what Zippy says. She's lying.
Well, Zippy said it were right last week. She says you can still get them.
She's lying. Yeah.
Simon's asking, do you have Marzi Malone?
No, don't know what that is.
No.
The girl he dated in high school is what it is.
Yeah, he got both.
What do you think of TFA dark rum, Larry?
What?
I don't think I have the dark rum because I'm starting to get into the rums a little bit. The only ones I have are Vape Train's light rum and SSA's rum with honey. My problem with rums, I'm gonna guess, just on the fact that it's flavor art and it's a dark rum, they're going for Captain Morgan.
Yeah, that's what I think the TFA is supposed to be. I just wanted to see if your taste buds actually aligned with mine, because with the dark rum, the TFA one, I find it really, really weak, and it's mainly the dark rum spices, no actual rum.
Yeah, which is not what a rum. I mean, yes, Captain Morgan's dark rums are decent, but that's not what a dark rum should be. It's not about the spice.
Yeah. Have you done any vodka?
I have done many of those mixes.
Because we've talked like bourbons and we've talked rums and gins and everything, but we really haven't discussed the vodka that much. What's your go-to vodka?
Once again, it's Vape Train, so there's no surprise there. It's their Russian vodka, which I would say is more of a traditional potato vodka.
There's a poutine. That's a potato vodka, isn't it?
Yep.
Potato whiskey, whatever. Simon's saying that it's from FA UK combo of Irish cream and marzipan. So it's delicious. Uck's on flavour site buying while he's listening to this, so that'll go down well. He'll be buying all flavours. It's a bit like sitting with Graham on a night and going, "Ooh,
Yeah,
do you
wait
know
till after the
Nom-Noms have
show.
got a
I'll
sale on?"
help you.
Ooh. So that's
The
how
only
I
thing
ended up
is-
with all these one-on-one flavours, which I'll go through. That I spent a fortune on.
I stumbled across a website just before the show for just for Larry. It's a Star Wars themed website with loads of drinks on there.
All right, well,
I
bang it up.
might
Have you got
have
it?
seen it.
Have you got
It's
it?
Wikipedia.
Yep. They have a bunch of crazy shit on that site.
I'll see if I can type the address in now.
So I picked up from 101. I don't know if you tried it. I picked up some strawberry cheesecake.
Yes, cheesecake.
I picked up some apple strudel, some banana. Now these are quite nice on back at an RY4. Have you tried? Anybody tried that RY4 tobacco?
No.
It's quite light, but it is nice. I also picked up some cake yellow. Some blow popsicle. What else did I pick up? Strawberry sour belts. And hold up, I picked up some tobacco base. That's quite a nice tobacco base, is that? If you like your tobaccos. Got some juicy strawberry. I tell you what has surprised me. I don't know if everybody... Have you had this, Liam? Sweet mango version 2.
No, I don't think I've actually tried that one.
That is really... On backhand, that is really, really nice. Really nice. I think that's a really nice mango, is that? Which I will give that a try for next week. And some Inawera cigar. Cuban cigar.
That I think you like your strawberry vapes, don't you? So I think you'll really like that one-on-one strawberry sour belts.
Right. I tell you what, I did get some pie filling. Strawberry filling. Is that what it's called? Got juicy strawberry and some strawberry. Oh, strawberry smash, is it? Smash? Or strawberry filling?
Don't think I've tried that one.
Don't bother. On back at hand, it tastes absolutely disgusting.
Right on the front of the hand, see if it'll calm and maybe
Oh, no, it's not that nice. I'll mix it up and see what it's like, but it wasn't for me on back at hand. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So-
By the way, Simon, thanks for getting back with me on that shortbread. I basically was trying to figure out where to put it. I just put it in the new shortbread. It'll be fine.
Papa Chickly saying, have you got to go boozy custard?
I haven't mixed it in a while, but I do have a bourbon quick custard.
Do you want to share some of your recipes if you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it on so you can share it. I'll make sure you
Yep.
can talk through them.
I've got that actually bookmarked. Do you want me to share it?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. If you've already got it pulled up.
There we
With
go.
bourbon custard. Yeah.
There you go. There's a quick bourbon custard for you.
Look at the percentage of vanilla pudding.
Shut up.
Vanilla ice cream. Look at the percentage of the liquid barn vanilla ice cream, Benny.
Yeah, well, I'll miss that out. That's why it's got a warning sign on it saying Benny doesn't recommend this liquid barns vanilla ice cream. Yeah, Full Moon saying that it's all right as a booster for other strawberries, but very chemically on its own. Yeah, I guessed it would be. I'm guessing you can't use it on its own.
Here you go.
to be
I'm going to put the link in chat.
We're going to talk
Actually,
through some of
there's
these
some
recipes.
changes
Graham.
I would actually make to that recipe.
What you would change?
I would personally make, because when I mixed that, originally I didn't have Flavora caramel, I would change the brown sugar to that, but only at like 0.5%.
Right. So yeah, so if you got that, look at that one. What's because there are a few others that you've done on there. What? Because you've done quite a few recipes as well.
I'll post my boozy custard in as well into chat. Which is in that one.
Well, here's my most recent creation that probably I'll get called out for being a cult
leader.
It's the strawberry electric lemonade. It's lemon Sicily at 1/4, Flavor West natural lemonade at 4, Russian vodka 2%, VSO strawberry at 3, and Yakima hops at 0.3.
What is it we're asking earlier on was who asked about it? Let me just flip back up. I think it was. I did see it somewhere. Someone did ask about that. Oh, Rocky Tooney. Thought someone had. Rocky Tooney asked about that Russian vodka. What's it like? Is it nice? Where do you play with it?
It's just like a like your traditional vodkas, where it'll take on whatever you mix at it. But this one does have the booze hit because it's what Vape Train does well. And I say that it's more like a potato vodka in that it has some texture to it.
I get you.
It's just not a straight boozy.
Yeah, vodka really doesn't have a whole lot of flavor.
It don't have a taste, though, does it? Vodka.
And potato vodkas, they usually also have a little bit of sweetness to them.
Papa Jiggly, you're not being a pain. That is what this is for. You just ask your question. Net is asking, what is Caterpillar Chow?
Caterpillar Chow is like a sweet and savory nut with like a caramel tone to it. It is. I've got bottles of the stuff. Because it sells out. It constantly sells out, especially over here.
You buy loads of it.
Well,
that's because it's sold out because he's buying it all.
It doesn't sell out over here.
Yeah,
you can't get it over there
because you can't get
it.
What is it? Pippa's wanting to know: does the vanilla get spicy past 5% on the vanilla pudding?
Not really, because it's also competing. Because I also have it competing with that liquid barn ice cream too. But like with any mix, you can change it up to whatever you like. Mm-hmm. If you get those harsh notes from it, just drop it back.
Mm. And Simon's put a tasty boozy custard in there. I don't know whose it is because I ain't clicked on it.
It's Simon's one.
Oh, is it? Oh, so there we go. It's Simon's one.
Yeah, right. Simon ringing Simon's bell there. It's like.
Do you want to bring that up, Graham, and we'll have a look at it?
Which one?
Simon's put a link in chat to his boozy custard.
Tasty boozy custard.
We can have a chat about what he's put in and see what we think.
Yeah, here we go.
This recipe is private.
Oh, there you go.
Great recipe.
Yeah, fantastic recipe is that, Simon. Private.
I just added a little note about the vanilla, I guess. But yeah, when he added it, now he's got to wait for himself to approve it to be put back on the site.
Someone was asking about Tia Maria vape earlier. I don't even know what is Tia Maria. I've seen it.
Coffee liqueur.
I've never tasted it.
It's in a Black Russian. Turmeric, vodka, and Coke.
Tastes like hangovers.
It's it's a coffee liqueur.
That's why I don't like it then, because I don't like coffee. So.
What will go? There's.
And also tequilas. Anybody's used tequila? I did get some for the Tequila Sunrise.
Oh, I've got a tequila. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I've tried a couple of tequilas. The Flavora Tequila Agave, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's like a cactusy sort of tequila. It is really nice. It has actually got that like a gold tequila flavor running through it.
All right, yeah.
With a little bit of an alcohol kick right at the end.
And where were you trying that out?
Tequila that I have, because I don't like to drink tequila.
And there's another tequila that I've tried, and I can't remember what one it is.
He said it's open now, Graham, if you want to go back and revisit that recipe. How about a Southern Comfort? Yeah.
There we go. I'll share it.
Southern Comfort, you'd have to get creative with. Because the big flavor houses went straight for the big whiskey brands, where, yes, Southern Comfort's big, but technically not a whiskey.
Yeah.
So we've got brown sugar in this. So we've got brown sugar. We've got butter rum. Have you used butter rum before, anyone?
No.
No, I've got it though, by Loran's.
Loran's butter rum. Yeah, I think we got it in that thing.
Yeah.
That's at 2%. You got custard in aware. You got custard premium. You got a light rum from Vape Train. You got Madagascar vanilla bean. Toasted coconut cheesecake from Perillium.
Oh.
And then vanilla custard, so it's quite a big area on custard. So that could be quite nice with that, with the butter rum.
Yeah.
So if you want to try that one, there's one there. It is now up on things. Simon's put that on. It does sound quite tasty, is that one? I might have to get some of that toasted coconut cheesecake.
Yeah.
And a Madagascar vanilla bean. Is that quite... Have you used that, Liam? Have you...
That's Real Flavors one. I haven't actually tried any of the Real Flavors.
Right.
You can't now because they don't exist.
Don't exist. Do you want to drink this one up, Graham, that Pippa's dropped in?
Real flavor, all the flavors one.
Yeah.
Yep. Where are we? There we go.
So we've got aged bourbon cream, caramel, maple syrup, molasses, pear halves. Oh, Pippa, you've just spoilt it there straight away.
Vanilla.
At 4% as well, so that's me out of that.
I'm done. I don't want it.
Yeah, that's me gone.
Oh, it's already in chat, isn't it? The link.
What's that? Prohibition custard, booze and tobacco custard.
That one's the one I just dropped in there.
All right, do you want to bet
share that one as well?
Sam is saying the coconut cheesecake is there for mouthfeel and cream to it. Yeah, I assume that's why. Well, it's like what I did with your sweet cheesecake for the, what is it? And Danny says it sounds good on his headphones when I'm licking juice off my bottle.
As one of my ones, that one is the Prohibition. It's going for the bourbon and bourbon aged cream to give that nice bourbon back note. The cream actually enhances the vanilla custard. Then dropped in some vanilla ice cream then just to cream her up that little bit more, because ice creams always work really well when used low with custards to give them a nice little bit of body. And then the vanilla ryu and custard is the tobacco note.
All right, yeah.
So
Is it
it's
tobacco
a-
custard that then, Liam?
yeah, it's like it's an RY custard.
All right.
And I mean they all play really really nicely with each other. And the vanilla Ryu and custard is really nice. It's one of the flavors, slightly weaker ones because it's not part of their super concentrate line.
Is that what the RY is? Whenever you get like RY4, that's
Yeah, it's
Ryu?
Ryu. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
That's who invented it, wasn't it?
Yes, I believe that might be him. I'm not sure why it's called Ryu because I think it was I think it was a Chinese guy actually.
Yeah, one from
the
Hansang.
RYs.
Hansang.
Possibly, yeah.
That were the first ones to bring it out, RY1, and then different notes as you go up to different ones on it. So what we'll do then, if everybody's in chat, we will run our gentleman's handshake. I will show the rules.
Follow the rules and follow them closely, people.
So, Yorkshire handshake, open to UK residents only. Casters saves final, free to enter. Casters door of the life away from YouTube and maybe a delay in prizes sent out. Don't want to wait, don't enter. Unfortunately, it is UK only. I do apologise for that. It just costs too much to send it out to anyone else. And we're back. So,
shall I put up what you
yeah,
win?
if you want to go through it, Graham, while I sort Nicey Botty out.
Okay. Okay, this is what you're going to win, which is 5 times 100 mils short fills. So what I'll need, if you win it, is basically what PG-VG ratio you want, what nicotine shots you want. You get one for each flavor, or 2 for each flavor, or whatever. I don't know. And it's basically every flavor on the site by the looks of it. You've got it, and you can pick 5. So it's a pretty good prize.
Yeah.
It is.
So if you don't want to DIY and you want to vape out.
So if you want to enter this, type this in, type it only once. There you go. So also while you're there, do check out our sponsor. Go over to his website, give it a look, try some of his net tobaccos. You can get them in concentrates as well as shortfills and bottle shots. If you get a, I don't know where it's gone now. I just had it a minute. Where's that gone? Not that. Look. So if you get 10 mil, that will make you, it's a little bit more. He tells you to use it about 12%, but I use a little bit more. 10 mil, it'll give you a 60 mil bottle. 10 mil is about $4.99. Then you add your PG, VG, and your nicotine. And that is quite good. So they have quite a lot. So do check out his website. Show him a bit of love. Do use the website, the code BCL25 till midnight tonight.
My Irish Choco Milk Brownie isn't quite there. I think it's a bit too thick. So if anybody's got any ideas or anything to change
Some
on
water in it.
Well, you could do that.
Distilled water.
So I've got chocolate fudge brownie at 1.5, chocolate milk 101 at 4.0, Irish cream at 1, milk at 1.25, and vanilla fudge at 2. At the moment, it's a bit thick. I was thinking if I put milky undertone 101 or some sweet cream in there. I think sweet cream might be too thick. The milky undertone, or swap the milk out for the milky undertone instead. So any ideas in chat what you think I should change? I'll leave that off for a sec.
Well, what are you going for?
I kind of like a fudge brownie milk with Irish cream.
I dropped the chocolate milk down a little bit. The 1-on-1.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
We're down to about 2.
Yeah.
Anything else?
You could probably change that. Try that milky undertones, Graham.
Yeah, this milk tends to be a bit more full-bodied, isn't it? Yeah, I'll change that.
The
milky underpants.
Yeah, so put some liquid barn Vic in, he's saying, and I'll love it. Not. So yeah, if you want these, type that in, type it on a 1, Baby Yoda, and then we will draw it. Last call for that. We will have a word about that. Scott Bonner says, ever done a mixing kit prize or the concentrate prize? Concentrate prize is a little bit hard, but we will have a go of word with Andy about that. Maybe we could throw a mixing kit, or we could do one ourselves.
Oh,
Yeah,
we did
well-
a mixing kit, didn't he? Do
He had a basic mixing kit, but if I asked him, he would probably do a mixing kit, especially for us.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that one week. Just ask him. We could, like I say, I don't mind getting it myself. Doing a few bottles of PGVG, getting you some syringes, and some concentrates through few concentrates in.
I'm going to take
yeah, you expect if you get it from Benny, you're going to get a half a bottle of vanilla bean or vanilla ice cream from Liquid.
You can have a stack of vanilla bean liquid barn ice cream. You can have that. I think about 2 bottles of it. You can have it. John calls, what is the best tacbo flavouring? I'm guessing that's tobacco flavouring. The 1-on-1 tobacco base is quite nice. I would definitely try and pick that up. That is quite nice. The RY4 doesn't taste too bad. I think Capella, is it Capella or TFA RY4?
The TFA RY4 double.
Yeah, that's it. RY4 double is a good one.
I prefer the Jungle Flavors RY4 double over the TFA one, because the TFA one, the caramel, it's really nice, but I find the caramel is a lot dirtier in the TFA RY4 double than it is in the Jungle Flavors RY4 double.
Right, so we're going to roll this now. We will roll it.
Evans.
How about the flavored jungle?
Terry
RY4
W.
double?
Terry W.
Right, that one.
Oh, I'm not ready for this. Hang on.
Terry
Nick.
W. Yeah, I think it's yeah, it comes up being flavored jungle RY4 double.
Is that a rebottle or is that their own concentrates that they're doing now?
I got it from Bull City, and I'm not sure whether it is. It's just called Flavor Jungle, and they have a lot of different. Is that a rebottle, Larry, or do you know? Flavor Jungle?
Not sure. It could be.
Because they've got that their strawberry sweet is real good. They've got a really good strawberry sweet. I ended up getting a 30 mil of it. because it's so good.
The Jungle Flavors strawberry sweet is really good as well. So I'm wondering if it's
So
just
it may be Jungle Flavors, just they switched it around and called it Flavor Jungle, but I don't know why.
Yeah, didn't they do a name change last year?
Graham, after the last 10 minutes, have we got a wheel?
No, it didn't matter. I didn't get a chance to do it.
All right.
And it was going to be fixed anyway.
Yeah.
It was
Larry
going
was
to be
gonna
fixed to
lose.
Larry. He was just going to have booze on it. And it was just going to have,
It was just gonna have his name.
So I don't know if you want to mix some up, Larry, while you're on for the last 10 minutes. I don't know if you want to. We'll give you a shout out, something for obviously a booze in
yeah.
it with some.
Pippa, I haven't got a cookie bite.
Let's throw one together real quick.
Evening Live Lounge. You all right, buddy? Well done, Teddy W. contact that. Like my it's UK only. You might have to wait a little bit, but we'll get it out to you as soon as you can. So what we're going to do, throw some flavours out. So what booze are we wanting?
Thinking everybody has at least one bourbon, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going with a bourbon. What we're wanting with a bourbon? Bill?
What do I want in with a bourbon? I don't want a bourbon. Custard.
So custard. What else are we wanting? Anything else in it? Liam?
What about a berry custard with bourbon notes?
There we go. So that's what we're after, Larry.
No problem.
Nick saying a gin menthol with corn and brie cheese. See you later, Darren. How do you contact it? If you look further up, Net Reality's put down there. Go to Best Sigley's, choose what you want, and send details over to bestsigly@netreality.co.uk.
I'll just post it again. Right. There you go.
I'm gonna have a little go with the that little real flavors and TFA whiskey with bourbon that I mixed. I'm gonna throw in some in a way of custard and some blueberry jam. I reckon, and see how that comes out. I reckon it'll be interesting.
And Terry, if you don't know what you're doing, just use that email me, and I'll take you through what you need to do on site. Well, you don't have to do anything on site. You just need to pick it. And if you pick it wrong, I'll just email you back and tell you, just change this or add this. So don't worry about anything.
Have you mixed that up, Graham? Because Tilly were asking, are you mixing that up tonight?
Yeah, I mixed that one. I've just been vaping on it. I've just changed the milk out. Changed the milk out for the milky undertone at 2. And I dropped the chocolate milk down to 2 as well. I'm going to try this one without the Irish cream this time. I know it's a boozy show, but I'm going to try it without the Irish cream. See how it comes out.
Do you know that Botanical Gin? Would it go nice with a cucumber? Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking that it might go nice with a cucumber.
I'll
I could
throw
find
some
it.
cucumber and a mint.
I got some mint over there. I'll play around with that. I'll do that tonight after the show.
It goes well with a lot of fruits, cucumber, melon.
Well, that's what I was just about. I think I might do it with a cucumber and something else, and like I say, a slight bit of mint in it. Rocky Junior says a pickle back shot. Don't know what that means. Is that an American thing?
Pickle juice is involved. I believe.
Yeah, Simon is saying, I think the ECX bought the German flavor company Jungle Flavors and renamed it Flavor Jungle, but he's not 100% sure. It would make sense though, because a lot of them do seem to have the same names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick saying gin, cucumber, tomatoes, potatoes. You take your pick. Potato. You say potato.
I'll put the gin
Tomato.
I made last time in chat. Publish. Which is a Ginger Rogers gin cocktail. Might give somebody an idea. Whoop.
All right. Benji saying I got 120ml short fill. I'd pop nozzle off and spilled about 10ml. How much Nick shot? You're probably going to have to. If you've lost 10ml, then you're going to have to add 10ml, and you're probably not going to have to put in, because to get it to 120 to get it to 3ml would be 2 Nick shots, wouldn't it?
Well, what's that?
Right. So
120 milligram.
he got 120ml short fill. He popped the nozzle off and spilt 10 mil. So now he wants to make it up to a 3 milligram.
I'd still just throw in the 2 Nick shots, to be fair, because whenever you pour in a Nick shot, you're always going to leave like a milliliter, 1.5 milliliter. So it'll probably be bob on 3 milligram, to be fair.
Yeah, even if it's a little over
It's
3 milligram, it's not really going to be that noticeable. Yeah, I mean, if it ends up being 3.2 or 3.4, you're really not going to probably notice it as being any higher in nicotine.
Because it's slightly over when you put 2, and it's slightly over when you put 2 in.
Not with a 120 milliliter bottle. It's slightly under, I think.
Right.
Because a 50 milliliter bottle, well, a 60 milliliter short fill takes 1. So a 100 milliliter short fill takes 2 Nick shots to be a 3 milligram. So 120 will be slightly over the 18 milligram, won't it?
Yeah.
So it'll probably take 220 milligrams.
So if he had an 120 mil short fill, it's not 120, it's 100 mil in it.
100 milliliters of liquid, yeah.
Yeah, with 2 Nick shots.
Sorry, yeah, so that's bang on. Sorry, that's bang on 2 shots then. So it's the 100 milliliter bottle that is slightly over 3 milligram with 2 shots, because that's only 80 milliliters of liquid.
So that's what I'm saying. So he's probably going to be
right at 3. So
yeah, just bring them both in. You're probably going to write at 3. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, and it's one of those where I don't know. My personal thinking is if I mix if I go a touch over on nicotine when I'm mixing, I can't really notice if I do 4, and if it ends up being 4.1 or 4.2, it's not like oh God, this is so high on nicotine. I can't even distinguish that I've done it.
What's that? Is that one you've done?
Yeah, it's one of my older ones. But what Larry said about pushing the VTA Botanical Gin, no higher than 2, I've actually taken it up to 4% in that one. Because I do like my booze notes very forward.
Right.
If I'm going for a booze flavour. There's marmalade, orange, and a little bit of passion fruit.
That sounds nice, as that actually. I've got. Is that the marmalade from
Vape Train? Yeah,
I've got that. I got that over there, so I might mix that up.
And it's also got the blood orange champagne in there as well.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was thinking to do the custard, do the legendary custard, do the TFA Kentucky bourbon, and then do the VSO blackberry in it.
We'll mix them up. We can come back to that next week. We can have a look at that next week when we come back. How are we going on? Because we're coming up to... How are we diddling?
Shaking. I'm shaking.
He's shaking.
Shaking.
Bacon Stevens.
I've learned to shake up here, not down here.
Not down there.
Yeah, on Zoom, you have to watch when you shake.
Yeah. He makes sure to show both hands on camera.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, if you any concerns, run it for a count, but I think you'll be fine with that. You've only lost 10 mil. It's not a great deal, is it?
Yeah, showing both hands, the only time that's not good is when you're getting a prostate exam from the doctor, and it's like they're showing it's not a good,
Yeah, AA meeting next week. That were Christmas show. That were AA meeting.
I'm still hungover from that, for fuck's sake.
So how are we going with that then, Graham?
I'm taking the Irish cream out of it. It's just changed into a chocolate. It's changed into a milk. What shall I call it? Milk.
Whatchamacallit.
A whatchamacallit? A what chocolate macallit?
Milk fudge brownie. And I think it works. Changing the milk from the undertone and dropping the chocolate milk seemed to have worked. I think it might need a little bit of super sweet though, just sweeten it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put 0.5. I'll be daring. That's a lot for me.
Yeah. No thumping under the table. It's all in the first Great shot, sir. Great shot.
Now Larry's got his. He's
got his
shaking.
shake on. He's got his shake on.
What nick do you usually vape at, Larry?
Me, I'm usually at a 3.
3. Yeah.
There's a lot of shaking, a lot of wrist action going on tonight.
So I've got in this 3% real flavors bourbon. Obviously, this wasn't intended to be what it actually came out to be, so I wouldn't have put 5% bourbon into something that I was going to throw custard into. It's got 3% real flavors, 2% TFA, 2% in a ware of custard, 1% in a ware of Italian artist custard. What's Italian artist? That's a rebrand, isn't it?
That's FA.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've got 1% Capella Blueberry Jam.
And have you vaped it? What's it like? Have you tested it?
Tasted it on my hand. All I can taste is like chemically custard from where it's brand new and fresh. I don't think it's going to taste nice at all, but we'll try it.
We'll try it next week. We'll start a show. We'll have a quick test. Yeah, an advocate for Liberty said that Larry put in a little bit of sweetener and helps with the chocolate afterbite.
So is OGA on tonight, Liam?
Yeah, we're going live at 12, I believe.
What, 12 our time or 12 their time?
Eastern time, 12.
7 Eastern time, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So hop over to OGA if you're still awake.
Okay, I've published that.
Right, so Graham's recipe is public.
And I put it into chat.
Yep. So if you want to go and have a look at that, how are we doing, Larry? Are we?
I am done mixed and tried it.
And it's all right.
I did BSO Blueberry V2 at 2.5. TBA Kentucky Bourbon at 1.5. Mullenberry Legendary Custard at 2.5. Flavora Vanilla Pudding at 1, and Yes Sweet Cheesecake at 1.2225. It needs about a week.
Right. So the only thing we haven't got is
blueberries
VSO,
right
so
up front. And that needs to calm down and let the custard do its thing.
Sounds nice, but like I say, we can't get the VSO blueberry.
Yeah.
So.
Now you got the VSO Blueberry V2. That's I take it more stronger than the one that I have, because I have like
the V2 is more in line with his current shot of everything being around 2%.
2%. Yeah, because the other one, the one that I have, you got to go
Crank that thing to
4 or
8
5.
if you want, and it's still delicious.
Yeah.
Hip Hop, nice to see you. We're just about to go. Right, so thank you very much. So are you going to release that recipe, or send it to Graham and he'll put it up, or we'll put it in Monkey on Juice group, or whatever you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll throw it in our chat real quick.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, do you have? Oh, in our chat. Okay, and the Zoom chat is where.
Yeah.
You put it. All right.
We'll sort that out, Graham. Can we drop a link in Monkey on Juice to that, Graham, if you would?
Put it in a.
So, right, so we have come up to that time. I know it's a little bit rushed at the end because time did get away with us. So I do apologise for that. But do check out OGA tonight at 12 o'clock UK time. If you're over in America, it's 7 o'clock. Was it Eastern, Western, Northern, Southern? Sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
One or other. So go check out them. We'll pass it around to say our goodbyes, and we'll start with our special guest, Larry Mandalorrian.
Thanks for having me on. Tuesday, Fridays, you can catch me on with Fresh. Occasionally I'll be there on Saturdays if I can get out of work. And Sundays I'm on with Trucker.
So that's where you can find him. So thank you very much for coming on, Larry. Much appreciated.
No problem.
We'll go on to Bill. Do you want to say goodbye?
Thanks for coming out, Larry. Really appreciate it. I have learned a lot. I feel a little woozy after the night show, but I think, maybe a couple aspirin and a glass of water and I won't be hungover tomorrow. Appreciate it, chat, everybody. Thanks for all the input and all the questions and suggestions and everything else. Thanks, guys. It's a great bunch to basically do a show with. I enjoy every week that we do it, and I will throw it down to Liam.
It's always a pleasure to be on a show with you, Larry. And I always learn something about booze. Thanks everybody in chat for partaking. It's been there's been lots of questions going on here, so it's been nice interacting with everybody. And I'll run through my usual spiel. You can catch me as Sherlock Holmes on ELR and Vaping Community, and Sherlock Holmes Mixing on Facebook and Instagram. And you can also find me in most of the DIY mixing groups on Facebook. And you can catch me on this show every Wednesday and on OGA every Wednesday at midnight UK time and Saturday at 11 p.m. on the OGA channel. And I'll pass you over to Graham.
Okay, cheers everyone. That's tasted. That's quite nice. That glad I took the alcohol out on an alcohol show. Big thanks to chat. A shout out to Zippy, who every week spams our link out to all the groups. You can catch me in Monkey on Juice on Facebook. Just type in Monkey on Juice and it's our DIY channel. So if you need any help with anything, just pop in there. I'm quite happy to give one-on-ones. I've got plenty of time. I'm just twiddling my thumbs most of the day. And you can catch me on Friday at 9:30 on Bargain Vapes Live.
Nice.
Here we go again. And I'll pass it on to Bobo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a fucking boss show. It's absolutely flown in. I can't believe it's at 10 already. That is fucking ridiculous. Larry, it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you, dude. I really felt like I've learned a hell of a lot from you today. But thank you very much, and you'll definitely have to come and visit us again at some point in the future. Absolute pleasure to have you, dude. Yeah, chat, you're all fucking boss. I love you all. If you want to get my link, it's the www.thevapory.shop. I am restocking the whole website at the moment, so there is a few bits actually on there at the moment. So yeah, go and buy some stuff off me because fucking lockdown and shit. Yeah,
Definitely.
Who's not being Benny? Is
Right,
that you?
that's it. So thank you very much, everybody in chat. It's been absolutely fantastic. Without you, we wouldn't have a show because obviously you keep us going. I hope you have learned a little bit. Don't forget you can put your questions in for next week when you come over. You can also go over to Monkey on Juice. Graham's in there. Bobo's in there. You can always ask your questions. You can see Liam on OGA tonight at 12 o'clock. And obviously, go check out his one-shots over at Chef's Flavors. Go check them out. See what you think. Also, check out our sponsor at the top, Best U.K.E-liquid. Go give him some love. Also, Bobo, the Vapory. Go over to his site and show that some love. You can see Bill on Sunday night on the Late Night Vape Show, and whenever they decide to pop up and do random shows, you can see them there. Larry, you can see him, like I said, on Fresh 03's show, so go check that out. And thank you very much, Larry, for being on. It's been absolutely fantastic. And like I say, I know alcohol is one of the hardest ones to get right, so thank you very much for sharing your knowledge. You can find me here on Sunday night on NUVS, and you can also find us here next Wednesday, same time, same channel. So see you all later.
Bye.
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 Hopefully the exit is smoother.
It is. Actually.
I did leave with the sound going of you.